All right, technical difficulties. We are live. Yes, talking about the fast storm. It's gonna be an interesting in there. We have in a new moon, and I want to say thank you guys. Thank you guys for the watching, the support, the new comings in there, and please message me if everything is okay, the sound, the video, and the quality, and so on. I want to say a warm welcome to the new subscribers and all of you that left me a messages, great messages. I reply it to you guys for it. I'm doing it my best to reply as they come for it. Hi, Karen. Thank you so much for coming in today. And some of you is gonna ask me, Dio, why did you title it this? The fast, the storm, the aftermath is new. It's gonna be interesting because overnight in there, what happens becomes the new moon at 4 o'clock in the morning. You're waking it up at 7, so you're kind of like, thank you, Karen. And so what happens is you're gonna see these faster shifts. So you're waking up with the new shift of the intuition and authority of the road that you need to take. And a few hours later, the moon is gonna be meeting Uranus. That is at sudden changes. This is gonna be a highly fast-paced intensity in there. Okay, the sudden things is all of a sudden you just decide something. It's like, you know what, I was going this direction. No, I'm gonna go somewhere else. The universe put me somewhere else. I need to stop doing what I need to do. And then when you choose the universe, right? You understand what you need to do, which is now is gonna be Uranus. You're going to Jupiter. And when you go into Jupiter, here is the growth. You let it go of your own agendas following the universe is there. And then the moon, it's going to be, let's be a friends. It's going to be moving into Gemini. And we're talking about all this, it's happening in 12 hours. So fasten your seatbelts, guys, because the storm's coming. Some things are coming more fast that you can handle it. But if you are liquid, if you are this horse out of the stable, you want to be free in there, you know what to do. Okay, because some of you are gonna be following the storm. Some of you is gonna be within the storm. Some of you is gonna be the storm. But one thing is guaranteed that after the storm, everything is gonna be new, and that will be you. Okay. All right. So, with that being said, let me give you the. I don't know. Lately, the electronics they're not cooperating very well in there for it. Talking about you should be focused on spiritual communications, but communications electronically didn't work. Talking about the phones and the internet and the computers and it's everything, it's not cooperating right. But when you put the right attentions, put the inner peace, and you're following in there, well, of course, Mercury is in Aries, a lot of impatience for it that it's included. But with that being said, here is the chart. Okay. Oh, hi, Guy. Long time don't see. Glad to have you here. And hello there. All right. So here, what happens for you guys? As I've been talking, here it's the new moon. It's already, this energy is beginning to separate in there. Hi, Donna. Glad to see you. For and yeah, you feel the intensity. You feel like something. It's excitement. Something good. It's coming. Something great. It's coming. But you also fear the storm, right? Um, Donna, as you say, I'm focused with the flow. No complaining. Approaching everything with love and creating to help. Yeah, it's the same thing here. Okay. Certain shifts and you need to kind of like sit down to understand the shift in there. You to understand what the things are going on. So we're having a good time, good energies up here, and keep the positiveness that it's coming, even though in there. Hi, darling, glad to see you here. here. You always melt the cheese for it. But with that being said, here, this 7 o'clock in the morning, I made it that new moon to the full moon report. If you guys have not watched it, highly recommend it. But your soul will know. You will feel it. You know, the universe will guide you to what you need to see, and so on. But with that energy of the new moon, for it, even if you have to go back just 1 hour before, uh, that is going to be where the midheaven. It's very close to Pluto, as you see it. Synchronicity, transformations, everything is all together. Of course, Lilith, you have to look at it within a shadow, and that's what the storm is. Storm is coming to clear the path. Okay, you need to steer this dirt to removing the dirt, to removing the thing, and this is why the destructions that it's the storms will bring in there. It is about after the storm, what happens? A clear sea, a new path. And this is why this new moon in Taurus is going to be very powerful. I mean, we're talking about here we have a Venus, Sun, Moon, Uranus, and Jupiter. If you're watching the reports, guys, you know what happening in there. Rebellion. It's not about the rebellion. It's about the things that it cannot be the same old way. You cannot build houses in the same old way. You cannot damage the nature the same way. You cannot just building these piles of plastics in the oceans. You cannot thinking the same old way. You cannot work the same old way. So here is that midheaven that it's going to be at 7 o'clock is going to be steering the pot. You feeling these energies because of what? The North Node. The midheaven, it is sextiling the North Node and it shows up the ascendant, where the moon is going to be. I think so. It's going to be tomorrow, somewhere out there in the in vicinities. For it, I mean the day after tomorrow. Sorry, I'm 1 day ahead within that situations. But looking at with that energies in there, what is the midheaven is trying to tell you? Whatever you're going to do, first it becomes the friend with you. Okay, it becomes that friendliness, it becomes that energies. At the same time, the moon is beginning to disengage with the sun. It's already 1 degree away from it, and that will go continue throughout the day. But you're not gonna feel this energy until the midheaven doesn't get there, and you're gonna see when the midheaven is gonna coming up these positions. But in the next hour, which is gonna be at 8 o'clock, the ascendant goes into to Cancer, as a midheaven goes into Pisces, talking about the emotions. But right now, the energy is to reevaluate the family. A lot of revaluations, it has been there. A lot of things has been in there, and that stillness, as you Donna, you're saying there, it is most involving with Mars. Okay, Mars is like I'm trying to refrain from any intense actions, but also I'm trying not to put pressures on anything. I'm trying to don't hurry up. I did a lot of mistakes in my life of being hurry up, of me put my agendas and so on, so on, so on. I seen this. Plutus gave it to me. He sends me back to review my actions. All I have to do is my actions, they need to be based of the current present reality. And that's why it's this stillness. You feel that energies. Probably, Donna, you have something in there that you feel that energies in there. Pay attention to what you have within areas. All right. Talking about the next hour, Saturn, the teacher, is teaching. Okay. But he's teaching you what? He's teaching you to see the aftermath. The aftermath of with you, the aftermath within the previous, and the aftermath that could be in the future. But that energies that it's coming in, as I said, from Pisces and the Taurus is focused to where? To Libra. You're gonna see this energy in the report. Chiron. Okay. So you probably learned it in there that by helping a lot of people, you're damaging yourself. And at the same time, you learn there that acting from place of wounds, it doesn't help you, but creates more wounds. But when you heal the wounds and you are helping people only when a day comes in and ask you for the help, and then the people spread the word for you, how's that going? You know what I'm talking about. If you got that Chiron in Aries, same thing here, all right? Same thing up here. He's my highest planet up there, and so on. And but I needed to face in my authority with this, so I had to fix that in there because I have a Chiron opposing the Sun at Libra. So you have to also see what you have in Libra in there. All right, talking about the next hour. Things are coming. A lot of these energies in there with the angel wings I've been talking about. You see them there with Lilith, the ascendant. All this energies here at Taurus and the midheaven. That it's pretty much the beginning of Aries. But that is all connecting with this, with Pluto. And Pluto says, don't oppose. Seek, seek this action, seek this new beginning, seek this new energy. So what the new beginning was? Right here in Taurus. You have a new experience on Earth. Uh, Absolutely, wounds are directing my purpose. Exactly, they're directing your purpose. And then when you healed all this, then you understand and evolve in there. And as we talking about the moon, is all this unification here. It's one of the most powerful. The energies will be powerful. They are flowing. Okay, they are preparing you to flow within the storm. Okay, because storm is coming. It's only a 1 minute away from the moon is being together with Uranus. Uranus is at 22 degrees 49 minutes. The moon is 21 degrees, 26 minutes. So you're going to feel the breeze of the upcoming storm. You know, just before the storm hits, there is this high wind, and you're like, what's happening in here? And so on, and so on. For it, you look at it, clouds are far away, right? And just about 5 minutes later, the whole storm hits. This is kind of like it's gonna comes in. It's like, hey, follow the wind of change, following of these paths up here. Because if you don't follow it, those paths, here's the storm is gonna wash you away. For some of you, that's gonna be shift, huge shift, but it's gonna be more faster than you can think. Okay. So here it's coming in this 11 o'clock energy is going to be more connecting with our friend Chiron in there. And as we're talking about this Chiron, I already said it's important what you tell yourself in there. And learning these lessons, learning that situation is going to be good and great. I spoke about the earlier reports about this ascendant and energies when they're passing through Leo. They are going to be squaring called that beauty that is at Taurus right now. And some of you, if you have something important or you're Leo, you may be experiencing this not good situations with love, not good situation with authority, not situations with mother as of today. You're fighting the universe. You want to fight it within. You want to be this king queen mentality that things has to happen only your way, and you're missing the growth because that energy is that's what they're calling. This is the fifth house, the fifth year of your life. Okay, and you gotta pay attention to the fifth year. What happened? Study the fifth year psychology if you have to in there, and take a look. Age of 19 when you get out of the teenage years. What happened in there? Right? A lot of lessons. There was a lot of wounds during the teenage years, right? All right. Talking about the next hour, the midheaven walks within Taurus, and the storm's coming from Pluto. He's like, I create the storm. Yeah. Nothing in the world is supposed to work. It doesn't work. You guys don't appreciate your planet. You guys doesn't do any of this. You don't respect feelings. You're not learning how beautiful and advanced you guys can be with the soul and the spirit within yourself in the material world. You have no this, you have no that, and you're like overwhelmed. You need to change, and you feeling like why is that Pluto send us back? Pluto sent us back to overview the whole point of life because Aquarius energies is also healing the planet. Okay, if you have something important in Aquarius in there, especially talking about Moon in there for it, you know how much you love the Earth and you're trying to prevent any things in there. You guys know what I'm talking about, but you also need water. You love to live around water, okay? Because Aquarius is across the pond, okay? That's what that's mean. If you have something in there, you're gonna be moved somewhere else. All right. Oops. All right. Here is talking about this midheaven in there, about the new moon in there. Currently, the moon it's already passed by this Uranus in there. The storm comes in and leaves the path, and now you have to use your soul and your energies. This is a 1 o'clock energies in there, and you seeing it. The lessons are learned, to the situations are learned. You putting the new different authority. We're talking about the sun with the North Node and the true Lilith that is currently at Libra because the mean Lilith is still at Virgo. And that energy of the ascendant of after that growth, that wisdom that was learned between Leo and Pisces is in there for it. You are going to be seeing it within yourself how much that storm is coming in and bringing it to you. You're going to see the energies that you need to flow with it. You're going to see the directions. They've been giving it to you. And now the wisdom from within yourself, it's going to be work. If your ego working though, as you see at this squaring right here towards the moon and Uranus and Jupiter up here, you're going to be fighting the storm. And a fighting the storm that comes in to clear the path for your destiny, you're opposing it, so you're not getting it. And some people, that's how they're gonna be. Okay, you're gonna feel like you're going against the flow. All right, do you feel that you're going against the flow? What is that flow? It is. What is that flow? It's coming from, and what is it? These things that you're resisting not to do. Okay. All right, talking about this hour right now, as you see at those energies, for those who hope you're not fighting anymore, you see the flow of the energies. They are the Taurus towards Virgo, one earth sign toward another earth signs. Okay, and a midheaven is where? It's in Gemini. How about we all be friends? And that is this feminine Virgo energy taking care of this masculine Taurus. That cow taking care of this uh, families and everything gets built with that. But also that's gonna bring what it needs to be done. And if you don't know how to do it, Saturn shows you you need to do the things. But the divine energies is gonna be calling you. Mercury and Chiron, they are in the divine energies with Lilith. However, your North Node, where is the North Node in your chart and how it's related to the current North Node or whatever you have in the 15 degree of areas. This is going to be pointing out these divine energies. The path towards your destiny is open. The storm cleared it out. The universe cleared the path. If you're healed, if you do everything right, and so on, the path is clear. You can take off. Okay? But as we said, Mars is involved with that midheaven right now. He sees that he needs to learn to befriend, not just only about me. This Aries energies is about, yeah, you don't respond to me, then I don't need you. You know, you guys Aries knows each other. What I'm talking about. Somebody doesn't resonate with you, what you want to say, what you want to do, and so on and so on. You're like bye bye, and then you're like, why am I by myself? Yeah, well, that's how it goes. But talking about the next hour, it's gonna be pretty interesting of this because this is a work within Gemini. Are you friends with everybody else? Can you make friends with all the planets and have them work together for you? Well, usually they are not in that much within because sometimes the right friend is going to be the one who tells you the truth, even if you don't like it. Okay. But if you look at it on the other side, from within yourself, for it, today this person is my friend, then you hear something about that friend, and then, oh, you're not my friend. And they're just like, why? I'm just, bye. You never checked that out. You never seen the energies. You never healed something. And for some of you, that friendliness is going to be coming in and heal it in there. This divine energies here is going to be increased between Aries and Virgo. At the same time, that is going to be the trigger. Okay? Maybe your friend did or did not did something. Maybe your friend, it was just something in the past where you bring in the past into the present, right? But is all related to something that you have to looking forward for the better future, okay? Because this is that path that is being cleared for you. All right. This is gonna be a little bit the energies of everyone that not did their work, situations in the family, triggers, relationships, and so on. Those who learn at everything, they fly and they have the beauty of their life. Currently, the moon is joining Jupiter. The growth is now here. And you see that growth within yourself. It's like all of a sudden, oh my God, how much growth I did for this 4 or 5 hours. I cannot believe it. Is this is true? Okay. And guess what? The transformation is for you to about the family. Okay. Where is your emotions? And you may look at it that some of the family situations needs to be done, but that is also affecting what? If you have a problem with the family, you have problem with yourself, and you have a problem with your relationships. And unfortunately, that also with your job. What is this? Well, that is your Aries, which is yourself, Cancer, which is the family, Libra, which is the relationship, and Capricorn, which is your profession. Okay? But now Pluto says like, stay still. I got things for you. They're for divine reasons. You're gonna understand them. Follow the path. I clear the path. Just follow it. And that path that it's need to be followed is gonna be coming in. It's gonna be so interesting because that path it is created in there. It's a lot of mixed. If you look at the energies the way they are, it is made it by two air signs, two earth signs in there, and collecting some water and fire. So what are we talking about here? Very interesting energies, right? We're talking about the air sign here of Libra, that it's connecting with the air sign of Pluto. You're feeling it, the vibes. But that has to be calmed down to the earth, right? And that energies of earth, they are focused here within Saturn, but at the same time, those energies right here, okay, particularly they're coming, they're gonna be connecting also through Mars, as Pluto is connecting through Mars. And as you see it, those energies, telling you of use everything that I gave you. I give you the stuff. Now grow. All I'm asking is to grow. I give you the earth, I give you the water, I give you the fire, I give you everything. Can you grow with this that I gave you? And those fast changes can be interesting because right now you are like, but what about my family? What about this? What about that? Of course, you're going to have these dualities in there. As I said, these issues the previous hour, right now it's rising up. Okay. But there is always solutions is in there if you put the love in there. The midheaven, it is sextiling Venus. There is a divine energies from Venus towards the ascendant that is at where? At home. Who is looking to go home? Venus. Venus is in one house going to the other. Okay. Yeah, you guys gonna have the goosebumps because those energies right now are interesting, and I've been waiting to be released certain things to comes out even within my personal stuff that I'm working on it, and I've been on fire a little bit with this for it because I feel the energies, guys. That's how I'm built and that's how I'm wired for it. That's why I do these videos in there. And Donna, thank you for the confirmation for it. But talking about this, Venus has two houses, one in Taurus and one where? At Libra, where she's originally originated, right? So we're talking about these energies that it comes in, that it's related to what? To the past, to the destiny, to where it was, and so on. But as you see it, there is the divine energy and there is the problem. You're looking at too much in the relationship, you look at too much within yourself, and to look at the energies of the family. But if those energies, they are connecting with love, you put that authority in there. You put that energies of the learning lessons that they're learning that from you. You are gonna get and flow with that. Otherwise, the energies that you're trying to focus with and that fights that you did in earlier hours, if you're still fighting on it, then you're having a fight still. You're not flowing within the new path. And you're gonna feel like you missed the boat. Now what am I supposed to do? Right? Well, the new moon is gonna teach us on everything, so don't worry about it that much. But here is we're talking about this hour, talking about at 6 p.m. For it. As you see it, this is a lot of red and blue energies that it's coming for it. And the ascendant, it's going to be opposing Mercury and the Chiron. Mercury is a communication, see what you did. What did you tell yourself in the past 6 hours? As the moon disengages from Jupiter, what did you tell yourself? How friendly were you when you were talking? What was that growth within? And we're talking about that the midheaven, it's in the end of Cancer, the beginning of Leo. That is the energy of the yin yang. While on the other side, okay, it is the galaxy with the universe and the new things that it comes in, reinventing yourself. Right. A lot of things came to these cross lines. And that cross lines is gonna comes in more and more strong, but the moon is gonna teach us some very special lessons, guys. The moon is gonna teach us, can we all be a friends? Can you imagine you put all your intuitions, understanding from within you, working for you? The intuitions for a bad things coming, the intuitions for good things coming, the intuitions for the energies, the intuition for the spirituality, the intuition within the physical realm, and all this become one. Yeah, but that has to comes in with everything else to be a one. To understand this oneness. And that oneness begins where? In Gemini, guys. One of the secret things about Gemini, it is about the friendshipness of togetherness in there. Okay, this is why they said Show me your friends, and I will tell you what is you at standing out, because what you're surrounding, that's what you are, right? But in the friendliness is also towards you. Don't forget that everything from Aries to Virgo, it's a personal work on you. How friendly you are, first of all, to your own self. It's gonna be some good lessons for that. We're talking about those lessons, so they're gonna be triggered, of course. I mean, between the triggers in the situations, you're learning the wisdom in there. And that wisdom is going to be learned of that shift between Leo and Virgo. But the divine energies towards that cusp in there are coming from Neptune and Pluto. It's very powerful because after you gain this wisdom, after you learn everything that this storm taught you, you're not the same. Hopefully, you're not the same. Otherwise, you haven't evolved, you haven't changed, you haven't moved. You're gonna be stuck, as you're probably stuck in the past. Okay, you're gonna see this within yourself. You're gonna feel this within yourself. But also, it's gonna give you these chances you to learn this. Be mindful what you have as at Scorpio, because that energies of Scorpio is gonna get active. We're talking about the ascendant is gonna be opposing all those energies of Taurus. And between this hour of 20, which is that's going to be 8 p.m. and 9 p.m., this energies here is going to be intensified everything within you. If you did your work, if you heal, okay, and you're okay with your shadow, you're okay with your Scorpio's energies, guess what? You know how to heal, and you follow the path of destiny that was brought it towards you. All those energies here are supporting that point. But those energy, oh boy, somebody doesn't want to talk about this. I don't know who that is, but some people don't like that. Anyway, talking about these energies here is within the shadow. You're gonna be seeing it. Let me just for you to make this. I will tell you what the time will be. As you see it, or a little bit more. You see this, how I can see the flow of the energies, guys. That's the way you see it. You see all these beautiful beautifications is in there. It's great. It's powerful. All right. And that power that it comes in for you guys, it's coming for that purpose. You to understand in the world, in the material of the world, and the healing that the Virgo does on earth. Okay? That is it. Energy. But that is it, the energy that it's connecting here. Okay? With the Chiron and the Mercury. Saying the things, be the things, and who you are. Do you know why they say the prayers at the church out loud and they asking you to repeat it? Because when you pray, when you spoke the words, it's your energies out in the universe. All right, the next hour, which is going to be at 10 o'clock energies, you're going to feel this intensity with Mars. Mars is not happy with the relationship. Of course, Mars is in Aries looking at, oh, I'm alone, I'm by myself, all this, and so on and so on. And if you feel the stillness and about the relationship, you guys going to feel this. The energy is going to beginning to calm down. For it, the storm, it's already waning down. For some of you, there's gonna be still this aftermath. And now, after the math, what are you going to do is important for you. There's gonna be expressions, which is the ascendant that it's at the Sag. You're gonna be talking, oh my God, what day it was, what craziness it was, and how fast these things was. I can't believe it that I was able to capable of doing those things just like that. Okay, but that is the universe. We're talking about miracles. You are the miracle. You. You did things that you never thought you would. You understand things that you never thought you could. But now you are something that you never thought you can be. Because that led you to your destiny. And as you see it, those divine energies that's coming at 11 o'clock, where they are coming back up here, manifesting in the material world. That is the relationships, the expressions, the transformations, the learnings. As you see it, all these energies are coming, point out to here, one way or another. They're coming back here to Taurus, to the earth, in that beauty is the rebirth. Okay, guys, it's the rebirth of your new personality of you. All right, guys, now if you have some questions, I can take a few. If not, we can go ahead and, yeah, it's going to be a big hug, okay, for it, but it's going to be this beautiful energy. I mean, I can talk to you guys for an hours. Look at it. I mean, there is so much in one space. Okay, if somebody's born on that date, man, that's gonna be a lot of blessings for the earth coming up here. We're talking about this positiveness that it's all piled up. Okay, so yeah, big divine hug. Exactly. I would say it. I'll let you guys just see this because that's the way it is. At the same time, you're learning astrology with me, but you're also seeing it as energies. You're feeling these energies in there. And I want to say thank you guys for watching in there. Really appreciate this reading. I feel it personally. Thank you. You're welcome. Guys, if you need a personal reading, you guys know what the quality is here for those who did the personal readings with me. You guys know what I'm talking about for it. But my advice is about this 11 o'clock. Whatever happened, whatever you did, good, bad, ugly, or so on, be proud of yourself. You did the best thing as you can during the day. You did your best, your very best. Be proud of you, and that inner peace from the divine is gonna comes in kind of like a nice universal blanket. It is this soft divine energies that in your kind of like bad days, you feel this peace that it's coming from someplace. You know, it goes inside of you, melts you out, and you feel like you should go to bed and sleep and forget about anything. All your worries are wiped out, and all the whatever past, future, they don't exist. Just that moment with softness of the divine, like an angel comes in and touches you. And that is what the divine hug will be. For some of you at 11 o'clock at night, you're gonna find that energy. Okay, guys? Much love to you. I will see you tomorrow, and of course, come back tomorrow for another astro gravitational report and wisdom here for you guys. Be love.